So as you guys know, we do a number of stories on what people call dangerous intersections, but this is one that my own family, we made a rule that we won't drive across, and I thought we were just being cautious drivers, but then I learned that we're not the only family with that rule. So let's travel down here to Bargersville to see what's being done about this intersection and how an intersection fix can become a priority.
You sometimes have to take a weird angle.
There's a hill.
I don't know how they're going to fix it, but they need to fix it.
I can't be the only one concerned about this.
Nearby neighbors fear the worst at this busy Johnson County intersection.
The intersection's kind of an X.
Keith Keller knows all too well the challenges of crossing County Road 144 and 625 West.
Impatience.
He lives right by what many in the Center Grove community call a dangerous intersection. He and his fiance live with 6 kids, and their family policy.
We've got a pretty strict rule. We don't let the kids or the animals on that side of the house at all.
Keller doesn't want his kids caught up in a crash. In his 5 years living here, he's witnessed a few himself. One ending just feet from the side of his house.
I've always come out to make sure everybody was okay.
According to Bargersville Fire and Dispatch, in 2022, they made 7 runs to this location and made 9 in the first 10 months of this year.
Your heart stops.
Marisa Girdley has lived by the intersection most of her life.
I see the accidents all the time.
In the 1960s, her 5-year-old cousin was killed here running into the road to fetch a ball. And years later, she would be in a crash here herself with her then 3-year-old son.
I looked both ways. I looked both ways twice. Car came up over the hill and, I didn't see him.
I know that somebody is going to get hurt or worse.
Kelly Sponsel and her family live about a mile away on Whiteland Road. They made a family rule when their teenage daughter started driving.
As a family, we just made this intersection off limits. Something needs to happen here, and I don't think it can wait 2 or 3 years.
Sponsel posted on Facebook the Johnson County Highway Department number urging folks to call. So after seeing her post, I thought maybe it's time we draw some attention to what a lot of people in this community call a dangerous intersection. I reached out to the Johnson County Highway Department engineer Daniel Johnston. He says, quote, in late July, the town of Bargersville contacted the county commissioners with concerns about an increase in accidents at the intersection, and goes on to say the county contacted an engineering firm to conduct an audit to look for both short-term and long-term solutions. That review process is still underway. So we talk a lot about these traffic studies, but what actually goes into them and what does that all entail? I'm here in Beech Grove at a local engineering firm to find out.
There's a lot of need, but there's only so much money.
Trent Newport is the president of Crossroad Engineers.
Projects can be funded at a local level or they can get federal grant money.
It's a transportation and site development firm that's been in the community since 1995.
We work a lot on roads and bridges.
He says getting funding for these projects is competitive. Here's what they look for in a traffic study: accident data, traffic volume, development, and growth potential in the area.
You can't build a project overnight.
It can be several years before the project is complete. For example, with a roundabout, steps include appropriating the funds, coordinating design. Do the utilities need to be moved? Do you need to purchase land from the property owners? That needs to be appraised, and then scheduling the project.
Build most roundabouts, once we start construction, most times in about 60 days we can be up and running.
And he adds, while the priority for funding is data-driven, speaking up to your local leaders does carry some weight.
So if you speak up, I think that you can really help prioritize those projects.
As for these folks living near 144 and 625, they say they're ready for crews and construction.
It's in the works. For 5 years, it's in the works.
Well, you saw there it was fall when I shot some of that video. I've been working on this project for a while. It's a long-term thing. We mentioned the county is looking for both short-term and long-term solutions for that interchange. So I have a few examples of what that could be in this story at WRTV.com. And of course, we'll continue to follow any plans for that specific intersection and really along that whole corridor.